You know, Rachel, today I don't want to interview. I want us to have a conversation, woman to woman.
No problem, my darling.
And tackle some issues that we see outside on social media. And I want people to know who is Rachel. Rachel, because a lot of people, they have names. You have different personalities. There's a mommy, mama.
Come to mama.
Come to mama. So everyone is excited. They want to know who is Rachel. So yeah. I am excited. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
All right, it's not really much anyway. Not even interesting. But at the end of the day, yeah, I'm Rachel Khan. Muyeba is my husband.
A lot of people here as Rachel, the angry one, the shouting one, the fighting one. What's going on? Tell us, what is going on?
You know, the thing is, I'm not really angry, but I'm that person that I just wanted to express my feelings. I'm the woman that always doesn't want to hide my feelings. I always wanted to put it out there, take it or leave it. If you're my friend, I'll tell you how it is. I'm not going to tell you something that is going to make you feel good, but I will tell you exactly how it is. So it's when sometimes people cross you and thinking, I'm not going to answer because I'm married, I've got kids, I've got my life going on. I'm not going to, stood so low to answer them.
You just started music, and what are the challenges you're facing right now?
To be honest with you, that's what you've just said. Like, sometimes I'll go live, I'll have 500 viewers, 600, because people always love drama. And you want to do something different, you post something, you want to see 300 likes or sometimes 4. Why? You're doing something better. Because people always want to see you like, she's crazy. Yeah, I'm crazy. Fine. But at the end of the day, that is not the only thing I've got in life. If you're my friend, I'll tell you how it is. I'm not going to tell you something that is going to make you feel good, but I will tell you exactly how it is. So it's when sometimes people cross you and thinking, I'm not going to answer because I'm married, I've got kids, I've got my life going on. I'm not going to, stood so low to answer them. So sometimes I get angry and I say, you know what? I crossed those boundaries and I'm going to give you and me. Let's do you and me. Let me put my family aside and put my personality aside, and then let me deal with you. So that's why sometimes I just answer whatever I need to answer. Don't get me wrong. It's not that my mother is not even angry when I answer and then she sees the clips and stuff. She does. She gets angry and said, how did you even go that far? But at the end of the day, I am who I am.
Okay, before you went on social media, have you tried to say, okay, I'll call this woman and then we're going to have a woman-to-woman talk. And then if she doesn't change and then you go on social media, why on social media before you go behind the social media?
Good. This is a good question. I've ever wanted someone to just ask me. Because the thing is, people attack me on social media. So they will attack me on social media. They will talk about me on social media. And at the end of the day, they'll come back and say, I'm sorry, I was drunk. I shouldn't have done that. And they've said, I'm waiting for you to answer me. So everyone is waiting for me to answer and you come and apologize. Let me answer you and you will apologize later.
Don't you think that, okay, if they're upset, showing them your weakness, they will take advantage of that?
No, because I'm not showing my weakness. I'm just answering. So there's two differences. People feel you shouldn't answer. When you don't answer, sometimes people take you for granted.
Yes.
I understand there's some other people feels like, you know what, I'm not going to answer. I'm just going to leave it. Let me just leave it how it is. And then for me, I will just answer you. And even if you continue talking, I won't even answer. As long as I speak to you once, if you see me do my live, if I come to you and I speak my mind, whatever you say, it doesn't even bother me anymore because I'm happy. I've said what I have to say.
And when we're having a conversation, you're a totally different person. Even when we're having a conversation, I say, Rachel, I don't know the Rachel on the social media because you seem to be a very kind person and you're very calm when you are talking and you're a very intelligent person. Do you know what I mean? And then I look at it when I saw you on the social media, I always laugh. I'm like, oh dear. I wish you could give people the chance to know who Rachel is, because I don't think people know who you are. They just know what you give them on social media. But many people don't really know that you're a kind person. Many people don't know that you're a good mother. Your home is always tidy. Things are always in place, but they just know the other side. So I want you to give people the chance to know who is that Rachel me I speak to.
You know, for me, I always said the people that are surrounded with me, they always know the other side of me, not the pressure on social media. And it's not all people that even if your friends, they'll go and speak good about you. Some friends are with you, but they don't speak good about you. And it's not everyone you think is a friend is your friend. Let me be honest with you. So it's high time sometimes we start realizing who your friends are.
Yes.
And see, where am I going to go in 5 years with this kind of friend? And for me, I take it, a friend should lift you up, not bring you down. You know what I mean? A friend should lift you up, not to bring you down.
Yeah.
That's why now I'm always choosing and see who I mingle with. Because those are the things at the end of the day, sometimes you need to wear. Where am I? And where am I going?
Yes.
Am I still going to be here? Do I have to take this with me? Even on your wardrobe, you open your wardrobe and you see, seriously, I've had this for 5 years now. It's high time you go. So you start taking all the rubbish out and then chuck them somewhere. So now I've started realizing that life is not what you see. Life is what you make. And you have to start believing in yourself and let people help you to go up, not to bring you down.
Absolutely.
And that's what I've started thinking now to move forward and see, okay, fine. Most of people, they'll call me, oh, let's do this. Oh, you have to do this. Oh, what would you answer this? Oh, Bangachakuti. But who has ever called you and said, you know what? You have done best. Let me be honest with you. Out of all my friends, I've got a lot of friends. It's only maybe 10 who has said, you know what, thumbs up. I admire what you have done and you've done it well and keep it up. This is what you can do. So sometimes it's good. You need to start weighing where you are. Get all the rubbish out.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So now, to be honest, I'm moving forward, and this is the thing that I never thought I would do in life, but I'm going to put much effort to become somebody and to do something different.
It is amazing, isn't it, to see yourself that you become so popular on social media, and when you are doing something and you have thousands of people watching you, and people say, hey, Tanduze, hey, kumeneko, guy, but now, what lesson have you had? Because I've seen you are such a dedicated person when you want to do something.
Yeah.
Then you'll be on live and so many people will support you because you are going to insult somebody. Or maybe you are fighting with someone. Now you started a journey where you want to develop your career and you started doing your music. How many people have they supported and how many people have said, hey, TNT and minute?
That's what I'm saying, that at the end of the day, I've realized that I've got a lot of people, and even the people that you see now who are supporting me now, they were not there. So at first I wouldn't say, oh, she was my friend. No, they were just people. Like you can even see my clips. Most of the friends that are supporting me on my clips, they were not even my friend then, but they see something in you and push you to become somebody. Do it, do it, do it. All the people that are reaching to me are I would say only 5 of my close friends that say, you know what, you can do this, do that, do that. Those are my friends that comes to me and said, you know what, you can do this. But the rest are my fans. And they're the ones that are supporting you. Not the friends that you call friends. Like, oh, let's do this. No. That's why sometimes I always say to me, when I have got a friend, it's no longer a friend, it's family.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But it's not what you think. Sometimes what I think is not what people think.
Absolutely.
Some people, they are there because at the end of the day, they are afraid you're gonna go on live and insult them. So they just wanted to be hide on your armpits, but they are not your friends.
Because many people, they kind of they would want to approach you, but they don't know how to approach you. They don't know the best way to approach you. They said, okay, if I say this, maybe I'm going to offend her, and I'm so scared. I don't want to be in trouble. So people that maybe to help and support what you're doing, and they'll be like, ish, what if I have a misunderstanding with this person? It means but not in social media, you'll say, So, like,
I said, okay, fine, I've got a talent of speak. I can speak for hours and hours without even a glass of water. Because I was born like that, I can talk. So I said to myself, instead of me keep talking to people, why can't I put this into music?
Yeah.
That's why you see I'm trying to change my life into something else.
Which is very good.
You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I can talk. But I said to myself, the time I'm wasting with people, why can't I do something different, something beneficial to myself?
Yes.
Because instead of me arguing with people, I'm going to be viewing who is liking, who is seeing my music. So I'm doing something more important than me arguing with people until when. And I've got kids. My kids are growing up. You know what I mean? I know they will find this because my daughter, she knows. They'll find it still. But it's when you feel like, you know what, until when?
Until when?
I'm now 33. I'm going towards up 34, 35.
If you look at yourself on the mirror, you said, who am I? And you have to connect to yourself. And when you connect to yourself, you answer yourself what you want. And then when God is speaking to you, my darling, you cannot reject it.
Yeah.
So people, they'll be shocked because as I'm talking now, one day we will stand and we see you basi nyimbo mwamba kuimba, preaching, gospel. Mark my word, you may think it's funny, but God uses people in a different way.
Yeah.
It's a stage by stage. And people will sit down and come, Rachel, you see the way she used to shout, Panopa, she's such, because a lot of people will be inspired.
Najisare said, Mama cannot stop Najisare. Why?
That's when you are doing something and you expect friends, family to support you, you will never be successful because friends, they know you. And when you're doing something great, they'll be like, what is that? Do you understand? Family, they'll be like, oh, they don't see what you're doing. But other people outside the world, they'll be like, you know what? That is great.
Yeah.
So if you expect support from family and friends, you'll be disappointed.
Yeah.
So when you're doing what you're doing, just focus because nobody's going to be there.
No.
And your friend is not going to call you, Rachel, you know what? When are you shooting the video? I'm shipping in 100 or I'm shipping in 200. Oh, do this. They will not do that. And don't expect it. Because if you expect, you will go nowhere.
Yeah.
So at the moment, you should not focus on how many people are supporting me right now.
Yes.
Or how many likes am I having right now? Because you are going to face people to bring you down. You are going to find people to say, oh, what is she trying to do? She was this, she was this. Don't look at
that. Yeah.
What you're doing, and you alone know who you are. So this is the time for you to say, you know what? You know me, yes, but you don't really know who I am, and this is who I am, and I'm giving you an opportunity to be in my world. Like me the way you want to be. Support me if you want to support me. You don't like, that's fine. I still love you.
Yes, yeah.
Most of the times, your enemies, they are the ones that are even bringing you far. They are the ones that are even forwarding in secret your things. While your friend will take your video, will just delete it.
Yes, yeah.
While your friend, they'll just say, what is she trying to do? But your enemies are the ones they are taking. But then the videos are going viral. Yeah. Who's helping you? Your enemies. So love them, cherish them. They will do whatever. Just support them.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah. And the other thing, how is Alamatu?
It's perfect. About Azul.
Alimboto. So what is the next project now?
Now I'm coming out with Magobo. That's my next song. Yeah. I'm coming out because I'm a hardworking woman. I work a lot. Always up early in the morning. I'm gone. So 15-hour shifts. You know what I mean? 15-hour shift. You do sleeps and stuff. By the end of the week, you've done almost 100 something, and that's what I do. So yeah, that's I've just decided, like, sometimes I'm using myself, what I do every day, to bring it to the table, to make it music. So my next song is Magobo. I'm just waiting to go in the studio and then come out with it, but I've got all sorted out.
So can you give us a little over Magobo kubwera bwanji?
Imene bwe ndimatuka mama ine. Matuka mama every day. Kusaka mane ine. Dimagwila magobo ine. So that one is coming like that.
Woo! That is so good. I like it already. We are here. We are waiting.
Yeah.
And I love the strength that you have. Like you just started. You know, you just started. And tell me, what really inspired you? Because music is never something that you dreamed of. It was, hey. Zachitika chani chinakupangisa ndi chani kuti inuyo muzuke mnoti kuzwa chani mfuna ndiambe nyimbo.
All right, so I love music. Whenever I'm cleaning, I'm listening to music. Whenever I'm in my car, I'm always listening to music. My neighbors doesn't like me because if I'm coming back 8 in the morning, 7 o'clock, boop, 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 you see people pooping up, but that's who I am.